welcome back to the Warhammer 3 news. I'm COLONELDAMNEDERS, and today we're taking a look at the brand new siege and minor settlement maps in the teaser battles for Warhammer 3. Now, we've heard and seen some pieces of info on each of these, but now we have fully interrupted battle gameplay with each of these new types of maps. Now, a couple of disclaimers before we get going. This is an in-development gameplay, so aspects such as exact values and certain visual elements are subject to change before the game releases. Also, this footage was captured by CA's own Josh, so if you want to roast someone for camera angles or general battle skill, then you can't go for me. Now, there's quite a bit to get through, so let's waste no more time and dive right in. First up, let's go through these new siege maps. So the only map we get to see is Wei Jing, which is one of the strongholds of Grand Cathay, but we can assume that most of the layout is going to stay the same. First off, the layout of the map itself. The main part of the city can be attacked from 3 directions, and then there is a further back area to fall back to should you lose the main city. Now, this isn't quite 360 degrees like we've seen in games like Three Kingdoms and Troy, but it is a massive step up from what we've seen in previous Warhammer games, so on the whole, it has me excited. Now, one thing I immediately notice is with a single army, you are struggling to attack from 2 directions, let alone 3. So if you want epic sieges attacking and defending every direction, you're definitely going to need multiple armies. The defense in particular didn't look like they had enough men to cover everywhere that needed defending. The external towers now have a much wider firing radius, so you can't just step to the side and avoid them, which I love, as it is always so frustrating to see the enemy straight ahead but not have a tower in the right place to take them out. As you can see, there are several capture points listed along the top, as well as shown on the minimap. These are the resource points, and holding them as the defender will generate more supplies, allowing you to build more defenses. Some of them also offer buffs to the defenders while they are held, like the horn symbol granting them increased leadership. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any gameplay on the defensive side, so we can't see exactly where every build point is, but we can take some educated guesses that a lot of the choke points will allow barricades, and any of the square empty spaces you see, you'll be able to build towers on. And these will be the same 4 we saw in survival battles and learned about in the siege teasers. Now, the increased size and verticality of the maps is also a massive bonus, as you can really see all the opportunities to flank and set up choke points and place range units to get a ton of value. However, as you can see, it is also causing the AI some trouble, as it sallied everything forward at once to defend the main city with nothing back to protect the final victory point, meaning it was extremely easy to backdoor and capture several points totally uncontested. This could just be because it was only a 20-stack army, but if it's an AI problem, I do hope it gets fixed, or the sieges could quickly become a little too easy. One other thing that isn't totally important to everyone, but would be nice to see, is longer battles. The siege, all in all, lasted just over 10 minutes. Now, this isn't the shortest they've ever been, and I'm sure with 40 versus 40 units, it'd be a little longer, but an epic siege lasting as long as it takes to cook some fish fingers kind of takes some of the epicness out of it. Now, as I said, this won't be a problem for everyone, and most new players won't even notice it and will probably prefer it to battles lasting over 30 minutes every time, but it is something I would have liked to see. Moving on to minor settlements now, and again, we only get to see one map, and it's the Sky Monolith, which I would assume is Ogres since they are defending every time, and, well, just look at it. Now, similar to Wei Jing, the map size is, again, super noticeable right out the gate. I would guess that the total map size is maybe 15 to 20% larger than the Warhammer 2 maps, just based off the empty space around what looks to be a large settlement. These minor settlements are also 360 degrees, with 6 different ways to get inside, which I adore, and I'm so glad to see the back of those stupid field defense battles. Rest in peace, you will not be missed. Again, there are resource points spread around the map, and again, these are going to provide you with battle supplies over time, allowing you to create and upgrade defenses. There are also some points that offer buffs to stats like the leadership horn we see here. Now, I love the maze-like design of the settlements, with many ways to get in and out and several vertical tiers to fire at the enemies below. Again, I do worry about the AI, but in the battles I've seen, they seem to handle it quite well. But one issue that still seems to be there is the 20 stacks not really filling up the map. The fighting was very spread, which is okay, but half the map ends up empty, which is a little sad, but nothing a second army or 3 can't fix. I can really see both of these map types being so much fun in multiplayer battles, and probably lasting a lot longer. Overall, these are a massive step up from the previous version of field battles, and I'm possibly more excited for these than I am for the full-scale sieges. Of course, we'll have to wait and see how the rest of the maps hold up, and also, if, whenever it may happen, will they rework all the Warhammer 1 and 2 maps for Mortal Empires 2? If they don't, then this is going to be incredibly jarring playing the 2 types of sieges in one single game map. But that does just about wrap up everything we have right now on the new battle map types coming in Total War Warhammer 3. Let me know in the comments what you think of these new maps and if you're excited to play them. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe so you stay up to date on all things Total War Warhammer. Consider supporting the show by checking out COLONELDAMNEDERS.store. You didn't hear it from me, but we've got some very, very exciting changes coming very, very soon, so keep an eye out. Also, consider supporting us by becoming a member either here on YouTube, on Patreon, or on Twitch. Doing so gets you bonuses such as shoutouts like It's Your Boy LC for their support at the Unclean Ones tier. Thank you to all supporters, thank you all for watching, and for now, I've been COLONELDAMNEDERS, and I will see you next turn.